It's just, we're all screwed up when it comes to all that
Yeah,
stuff. We really are.
It's a little ass backwards, you know.
We are.
But I think he was fortunate, and I think the reason why he got over is because he put so much stuff that was just so extreme and so racy that they said,
We'll
God,
get
no
to
way.
this.
So yeah, just a little bit, and I'm like, okay.
Mark, when you read this, did you jump to do it, or did you have to think about it a little bit?
No, I was fascinated by the material, but at the same time, as far as I was concerned, I was terrified, because there were just so many things that I was steering away from as far as my acting career. I didn't want to dance, I didn't want to sing, and I didn't want to take my clothes off. And all that stuff kind of happened within the first 30 pages.
Yeah, you dancing, doing everything.
And I was like, God. But the script was just so fascinating that I continued to read it. And by the time I finished, I said, well, it's worth finding out if he wants, you know, Marky Mark to take off the underwear, or he thinks that I can play the part. And when I talked to him and he explained his take on it and how he was going to make the film, I thought, wow, I would be foolish to not fight for the opportunity to be in
So this really was a case where you really needed to trust, and you had to trust the director to take, he had your career in his hands.
Yeah, everybody really had to put their faith in Paul, but you know, there's no person I'd rather do it with.
And he's a young guy. I mean, that's a lot of trust he had to take.
Yeah, but he's very smart, and he just had me fooled from the get-go. But I was pretty much innocent and vulnerable, like Dirk in the beginning anyway. So.
Now, when you're working with people like a Burt Reynolds, who comes with tons of baggage, good and bad, into something, did you have a concept of what he was going to be like and prepared for that?
You know, I was pretty much in awe of the idea of Burt Reynolds being in the same movie that I was being in. And when I met him, you know, it was nothing like that. You know, it was just him, you know, like everybody else, coming to play a part in this movie. And I thought it was great. He was really helpful to everybody, and you know, it was always somebody that I could go and talk to. And you know, I kind of forgot about all that other stuff until after the movie. I saw a book about Burt and his life, and I started looking at it, and I was like, Jesus, if I'd have known a lot of this stuff, then maybe I would have been
more intimidated or something.
Yeah.